Hey, Old Boar here. This is Volchoria. Really nice detailed map. It's on the Paradox mods. And I have upgraded the major networks for this map. It's actually out there on the maps section of Paradox mods if you want to use these big networks here. And this is our main downtown area. This is an 8-lane road that's going to come all the way through, and this will be our skyline in here. I've already put in some high density commercial. And I think I want to bring this train line in. Get some trains coming into the situation here. And I'm thinking about using this road here for that. Now, this little chirper here means that anarchy is on. The little orange chirper. And of course, things that you do with anarchy take up more CPU. So I'm going to shift and highlight all of these because to bring them down, it takes a while. And I might just leave that much. I wonder if you can hold shift, and you can bring them down by clicking shift. It's a little bit faster. Let's move it. We are moving it now. We are moving it. I like the little concrete base on those. This is the Volchoria and the Volchoria Map theme. It looks super hot, doesn't it? We're in October. And if you want to change the weather, you can go into options and weather plus, drop this temperature down. That's perfect. Doesn't quite look so hot. Oh yeah, that's better. This particular map rains literally through hours of game sessions. So I put that weather mod into this build so that I didn't have to see the rain for literally 2.5 hours of gaming. And of course, all this infrastructure is really overkill, but that's why we're playing with unlimited money. I have to move this one just a bit. It's actually not spaced correctly. You can click the M key for move it. Just click the M key and move it off. And this is where we're going to put our train station. See where our networks are. Now the rail yard is a big deal, and I'm not for sure I want it there. Train station is what I want. And the train station has a cargo line. It's got 2 passenger lines and a cargo line, and I have put in this double train tracks so that I could connect a cargo line up into here. It goes out to the edge of the map. And the rail yard could actually go back in here. Just having fun, relaxing, and doing what I want to do now with all these new mods. Let's see about this. Didn't think about this. The passenger trains coming in from the outside connection would have to go through this rail yard to get to the other side. You want to flatten the area out for this. Let's just see what we have in here. Why not? Let's do it. We can always delete it and put it back in. This is all cargo. And it's not gonna work. We just made saplings out of everything there. It's okay. With the new tree mod, we can put in trees at full growth now, which is also fairly important if you're starting out and you don't want to have to wait for your trees to grow. This is double train track station. It's so close to these. This is the one you want. And this is an island station, so you want to bring it out. About 18 units. We may have wanted to curve this around just a little bit more, but and we want this line here for the cargo or for the passenger line. Now what they've done with this railway networks is pretty incredible. And then this is the cargo line, and we want to use this parallel mode here. The great thing about the parallel mode is that it's not going to create a parallel line. See the blue dot below the 700 simoleon price? That means it's not going to create that extra track underneath it. You would just follow it. But I think we're just going to eyeball it. do it this way and just curve it. Just like that. And we'll have some trains coming in here eventually. It's got our little train station going here. Depending on how long those trains are, you could stretch this out just a bit. Although you're going to have this icon in your system, in your scene. So we'll just take it out. Big field of saplings. What goes in here? Postal service. Postal service. And that is a pretty big footprint. This one here is a big footprint, but it looks just, it's so cool. And I'm cutting into the power lines there with that. Let's do this. Okay. Let's try this. We're just going to anarchy it. It's just a little road. What you probably should do is just take that road out and then fix it later. We can change the orientation here. I like that. Look at how quickly we have a nice infrastructure going. This has upgrades too. Subway, extra platform, taxi stop, station services. What station services? Extra platforms we don't need. Maybe one day. Taxi stop. Put the taxi stop in. Yeah, my first two sessions of City Skylines 2, the first one I got up to about 100,000 in population and it just slowed down so much. But I saw some creators that were actually, they just continued to build even though their traffic was like 7 or 8 times slower and the people were just barely moving along. These people are actually walking. Blaze. Maybe Blaze can catch up to Annabelle. Little town. Little town with massive infrastructure, but it's okay. Probably need some parking. Lots of people parking. We should put some parking in over here. So my idea is to create a district around all the islands. This would be one island. This is another island. Another here and here, and then this island here. And then build out some little smaller populations out into some of these areas. Over in here. It's kind of the plan. I'm just working on this whole area here. Really like those. And to bring in some more people, I might put in some high density. I tell you what I'm going to need is I'm going to need a mod that hides the problem icons. I'm kind of sending out a message to someone who would make a mod for us. I would imagine a lot of people playing the simulation would want that mod as well because some of the icons just don't ever disappear. They're so ugly. Let's see what our water is looking like here. We're good. Electricity availability. See, we don't have anything generating electricity. We're bringing it in from the outside. Just see. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gas, battery station, geothermal. I like this asset. I've never plopped this asset before, so we're just gonna do it. Make this whole section in here look kind of nice. I'm liking it. We might want to level this out. And we're going to do it. Let's see, we've got these power lines coming in through here. We could bring it over to here because it has a connection on the back end of it for your power. Right there. You probably need a transformer. Geothermal. Uses water, that's steam. So our electricity is coming in here. So we will take our electricity from here over. And it should do away with the need for these. But this is coming in from the outside. So with both of those, I might be able to power this whole island. Let's see. Ooh, cool. We've got extensions here. Additional turbine, high voltage substation. Do we need the high voltage substation? Could have put it there and taken this out. Maybe we don't want to do that. High voltage substation. It's already coming into that. Just put it back. And this is a turbine, and this is binary cycle. We're probably in debt about 100 million. If we were to turn off or turn on money. And see, if you want to semi-play without the pressure, you can just look at your indicator there. Or you could look at your budget here. See, we're 2 million a month under, but we don't have any commercial, no farming. So I think we're doing pretty good. Let's see what our citizens are. Citizens are happy even. So you're kind of semi-playing the game, but in a more relaxed way. Just click this little unlimited money icon and click your progression. all unlocked when you start up, this isn't going to work. It'd be nice if this opened your weather panel, your weather mod. These are level 1 housing. You can also set that in the plop the growables, that they're plopped where that they won't change level. And you could plop the buildings that you want. You could plop these the way you want them. You need find it and you need plop the growables. And so you could just put L5 here. These are your offices. Now, once you put these in, you do have to zone them underneath them, if I understand correctly, the mod. And we might just put one in here, but we would put it in here aesthetically in a position where you're going to get your skyline. And so before you forget, you immediately want to come in and zone this. So that it doesn't abandon. And this is going to have an icon on it. Just gave it the name 62 because it's plopped. So this is the beginnings of our skyline. You can click this and it'll move you around a little bit more smoothly. But this is our little city, Volchoria. Custom map. Really liking this whole section here. This road needs to be connected probably. This is strange. Did we connect this correctly? way to find out would be to cut this line here and see if your city has power, but I'm good. So thanks for watching the Old Boar plays City Skylines 2. Take care now.